live. All right, so this is live hangout number 3. So I tried this twice yesterday, and I was having issues with the chat bar and everything. People were trying to chat, and it wasn't showing up. And apparently, the problem was ad blocker, which I had enabled, which somebody pointed out, which is awesome. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully we have it fixed now, and yeah. So yeah. Okay, so I've got Q&A enabled as well, and the chat bar should be up as well. So now we're just going to go back and make sure that everything is where it should be. Okay. All right, cool. So that's up. Awesome sauce. We're going to run over to Facebook real quick. Stick this up there. Let's get a link here. And all right. Okay. So post it on Facebook so people know that it is live, and it should show up as being live on YouTube as well. So now we're just reading. So all right. We're live. Now we're just waiting again. So I had this listed as starting at 7, and it is now 9 here, so 2 hours late. Whatever. Look at my phone in so it doesn't die. All right. I think I'm going to switch my microphone too, which will help my sound quality quite a bit, because my built-in microphone kind of sucks for this webcam. Dang. I need more USB ports. All right, whatever. I can unplug it from that. And installing device driver software. Come on. Okay, we're just gonna leave the built-in one until this driver installs. Then we're gonna switch it. All right. My device is ready to use. So let's see if we can switch this now. I don't know. Yeah, that sucks. It's not showing up. I'd have to like restart the chat in order for me to be able to switch this. Whatever. Whatever. Put that back up there. All right. And we're waiting again. That's sucky. Oh, plug that back in. Back in you go. The only thing that sucks is the waiting part. I guess we can go to Ink Blazers real quick. Ink Blazers. Oh, I can do a screen share, I think. Would like to share the content of your screen with Google+. Choose what you'd like to share. Let's go with this. Cool, we're sharing. That's neat. I'm on Ink Blazers right now. It's been a while since I've logged in over here. We're just gonna check out what's going on because it has been a minute. Let's see. Hey there, sorry for the spam. I just want to make sure you know where to go if you want to keep reading. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, let's, okay. Let's see. Bunch of review stuff. My comic's probably ranked so low right now. If you don't like consistently update, it just kind of falls back behind. So I can't imagine I'm ranked very high anymore. No. I'm ranked 584 for last month, and 1,200 for the week, for last week. So that kind of sucks. But whatever. So, I guess we're gonna go back to just the webcam. Okay. So I've got a viewer. What's up, viewer? So I think I fixed the problem with the chat bar and everything. So you should be able to like post comments and stuff. I also have Q&A enabled. Yeah, so that's cool. Also, if you want an invite to the chat, you can send me a friend request on Google Plus if you haven't already, or leave a comment on the post on my Google Plus account, and I'll invite you into the chat. So cool. All right. But yeah, everything should be fixed now, I'm hoping. So hopefully if people start showing up, can actually have like a substantial conversation this time instead of me just sitting in front of my web camera. We shall see. Because there's not a whole lot going on right now. Let me go to Google Plus. See what's going down over here. All right, so I'm just waiting at this point. All right. All right, so I sent an invite out to my circle on Google Plus. Ad blocker is gone, so everybody should be able to chat and post questions via the Q&A. It's kind of weird that I can't have like both these tabs up. That's kind of dumb, but you know, whatever. So all right, what's up, viewers? If you're viewing this on YouTube, you can go to my Google Plus and get added into my circle. I sent out an invite to everyone who's in my circle. So yeah. And like I said, I've said it a couple times, but the chat is open and the Q&A is open. Ad blocker is removed. Hopefully that fixes the problem. Right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go back to YouTube and double check that nobody's posting comments. Saying they can't see it, whatever. There's not been a whole lot going on YouTube, like at all. Like most of the people that were drawing and stuff, I haven't seen really updating with anything. You know, it seems like almost like a year, which is kind of disappointing. It would be way cooler if people were like consistently doing stuff. It's a lot of fun when you get to, you know, see what other people are doing, and kind of spurs you to, you know, keep working on stuff yourself. And, you know, you get like a little group going, and it's a lot more fun when you have like a bunch of people working on stuff. And, you know, that's one of the reasons why I joined YouTube was I created this account. I mean, I've been on YouTube for a while, but one of the main reasons I created this account was that way I could communicate with all the other like manga artists and stuff on YouTube, which past year, like not really a whole lot has happened. I mean, there's people who post stuff, but most of the stuff that I see is like people doing illustrations and stuff like that. And I really want to see people, you know, working on actual comics and not just illustrations. Because I mean, the illustrations are cool and everything. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But for people who, you know, make channels about making manga and then they don't make manga, yeah, it's kind of redundant, I guess. But I don't know. Granted, I haven't updated with anything I've been working on for a while. It's been about a month. It was November when I last updated Imagination Wars. So, but yeah, I don't know. Kind of like this chibi art. I don't even know what this is. What is this? Puzzles and Dragons or something? I think it's like that cell phone game. I don't know. But the issue of Cora Cora I got came with this little like mini manga. I like the art style. It's pretty cool. But yeah, got a couple of viewers here, so you guys should post questions or something. Yeah. Or you can, if you don't have that option, you can join my Google Plus circle, and I can invite you into the chat where you should be able to do that. we're just gonna, yeah, I don't know. But, where is everybody? It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Who's Edna? Edna McCarthy. Okay. Somebody named Edna McCarthy responded to my invite. She looks like a middle-aged lady, like an old lady. No, I don't know who that is. Okay. Share this video. It won't let me do that. Let's go to my circle and extended circle and friends. Let me try again. Stop saying that. Okay, there we go. Invited people. I wonder if this is going to be one of those things where it takes like half an hour to get people in here again. That would suck. For real. I totally thought like after fixing this that I would totally like have people in here, and there's like, what is this? Enhanced. Where's everybody at? This is really boring with no one in here. Get in here, people. Right now. Right now. Okay, well, while we're waiting on people to show up, let's go to Ink Blazers. And I can explain to you guys some of how this works. So for those of you guys who are curious on how the whole like payment process works, because I was kind of skeptical about it as well. Basically, when you go to submit a comic, it'll ask you if you want to, basically sign up for like the featured like author program thing, and so based on like the people who watch your comic, follow your comic, and like it's weird the way they have it set up. Like it factors by like the amount of followers you have, and then the amount of subscription followers you have, like the people who actually pay for like the premium features on the site, and then each month you get paid out based on that, and they do pay out. So, but yeah, and there's a couple stipulations, like if you're a member, if you're ranked as member, then you have to like submit like a page or two a month. If you're featured, it's like 4 pages. If you're premium, it's like, I don't know, 10 or pages or something a month. But it's pretty cool. So let's take a look at the member comics. See what's going on. Let's see, anything interesting looking? That's another thing too. Like if you're gonna put something on here, make sure you have an interesting cover. Otherwise, people are just gonna skip it. The Black Knight. This looks pretty cool. Our hero of the story, Courtney, aka the Black Knight, was once a famed and popular superhero. Now she is retired. However, when the other heroes of the city start to disappear, she is called to come back into action. The only problem, she doesn't want to. Here's an author note. I'll be frank, I kind of hate this story, even though I wrote it. Maybe because it exceeded the page limit I'd placed, or where the stories are all jumble, or because it started to seem crappy over time. That's up to the reader to decide, not me. I don't know what they're talking about. It's only 5 pages. Like, how many pages did they expect it to be? 5's pretty low page count, considering one of them is a cover page. Oh wait, no, that doesn't count as the. The art looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna flip through it real quick. The art doesn't look bad. It looks pretty cool. And the main character looks really cool. So we'll probably see a bunch of superhero manga here pretty soon. I don't know. It looks cool to me. But yeah, I guess we'll I don't know. This is boring. I need some people in here. I need some peeps. So we're gonna go back to Google Plus again. All right, somebody responded. Yellow Flash responded. And all right, I'm gonna send an invite out again to my circle because I don't know if it sends it for the like the people, like recently added people. It sends out the invite, so I'm gonna do that. That's done. Dude, I took a nap today. It's totally off topic, but I took a nap today, and I slept for like 4 hours, and I have to work early tomorrow, and now I'm like not even close to being tired. So I don't know. Tomorrow morning is gonna suck. It's gonna be terrible. Let's see. I don't know. I still haven't gotten anybody that's like, I've got viewers, but I don't have anybody that's in the chat, like in the hangout. So it's sucky. Sucky. It's very sucky. Two invites. Invited you to join a hangout. You send me an invite so I can join. Use my iPad, so I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay. Create a group hangout with Anthony. Don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm accepting like a bunch of invites, but I don't know if I'm actually. Anthony Kowalski. All right, Anthony Kowalski. I don't know if I've added you or not, or invited you. Anthony. Invite. All right, I invited you. Oh, there's somebody. Sweet. Somebody's in here. That's exciting. Anthony Kowalski. Say what? All right, Anthony Kowalski. I don't know if I've added you or not, or invited you. Dude, I can't hear anything you're saying. It sounds like you're talking through a potato. Like, all right, I invited you. Can't just guttural noise. Yeah.
Is it working? Let's see what's that. Hey.
I hear ringing. That's.
Oh, okay. Trying to figure out my phone. God damn it.
You're coming in a little better now. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's better for sure. I hear ringing. Oh, that's a really delayed echo. Huh. You're coming in a little better now. That's weird. I hear ringing. Right. I don't know what's going on there. Like, your phone was like creating some kind of, or your webcam, whatever you're using, creating some kind of like weird echo. I've got stuff going on over in YouTube land.
Ryan?
Yes.
Sweet.
Sweet, people are in here. That's exciting.
Finally, right?
Yeah, dude. I think I'm echoing somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm echoing. So what's going on, man?
Not much, man. I tried to get in yesterday, but it didn't really work, so yeah, that was a bummer.
Yeah, well, somebody sent me a message saying it was like ad blocker, and so I removed that, and it's working better. Like I can actually see group chat stuff now, so that's cool. But there's still like nobody in here, so that kind of sucks.
Yep. Hey,
So what?
it's working.
That's true. That's true. And we've actually never been in a hangout before, so that's pretty cool.
Nope.
So what have you been up to, man?
Oh my god, dude. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it. It's just I've been going through a lot of personal stuff, and it's funny because I left YouTube. I don't really want to say left, but the last video I did was like 8 months ago, and I remember it was for a Q&A, and that Q&A never came.
Yeah, I noticed. Well, I noticed you were pretty active, and then you moved, and then you did like a couple videos, and then it just kind of disappeared. So.
Well,
but
the thing is, I moved again.
Oh, so dang.
Yeah. So I moved again, and then my laptop, the one I use for videos and stuff, that broke down. So like right now I'm using my phone, and that's really hard to, with webcam and stuff.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Like, for real. But yeah, no, like, well, I mean, kind of everybody kind of disappeared. Like the summer before last, like everybody was doing stuff and working on stuff, and then like this past year, nothing. Like everybody just kind of vanished.
The golden era of YouTube manga.
It was for me, man. It was for me.
It felt like it. It felt like it.
It really did. Like everybody was working on stuff. Everybody was updating, and like everybody was like excited about it. Now nothing. So.
Yeah, now it's just dead. But I did have a lot of fun. You know, I met a lot of nice guys online. There's so many cool people, and everybody has like interesting ideas and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it was cool, and I think one of the things was like Shonen Jump had that international contest or whatever. And
yeah, that's right. I remember.
So like everybody was working on stuff for that. So I think that helped because everybody was updating on that stuff. But yeah, so.
I miss the good old days.
Me too, man. It's a tear. It's an imaginary tear right here. But you still are you working on anything, or what are you doing with your free time now?
Oh man, dude, there's just my thing is I'm trying to finish. I'm finishing up high school because I high school, and there's so many things I want to do. I'm not sure if I really want to go to college first, like right away. And there's so many things. That's part of being a teenager. You just don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely want to get back into manga because that was so much fun. You know, I always had fun just drawing, spending hours just doing nothing, just listening to music and just drawing.
Yeah.
But currently, what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to start maybe like a gaming channel or something with my friends.
That'd be cool.
That might seem fun. I know you had like a gaming channel or something. I don't know if you update it anymore.
Yeah, well, I have a couple channels, but yeah, not really, not lately. Well, when I was like drawing really heavily, like I didn't really have time for it, and now like I don't know. I don't find myself like playing as many games as I used to. So, you know.
Yeah.
Plus, there's I don't know. There's a lot of other people that I know that can do it a lot better than I can. So, yeah.
True. So who else did you invite?
Everybody.
It said like 16 other people, so I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, I invited, well, pretty much like everybody in like my YouTube circle. So, but nobody showed up really. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just you, me, and who's this? Yellow.
Yeah, they were having problems with their microphone or something. So, which you can feel free to, you know, type something out if you want to, Yellow Flash. So, or you know, whatever. But yeah, that's cool, man. So is this your last year then?
Yeah, hopefully, no, I don't mess up.
Yeah. I wasn't the best high school student, so.
Yeah, I'm such a weird slacker. It's just like that's my thing. I'm a slacker, but then I feel bad for being a slacker because I don't like having bad grades. So it's weird.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's kind of the same. So that's okay, Yellow
hopefully
Flash.
when I'm done with high school. Hopefully
Go
when
ahead.
I'm done with high school, then I do whatever.
Yeah, I went like straight into college out of high school, and now I'm about to actually start back again this semester. Actually, this month. So that's gonna be fun, I guess. Yeah.
Oh man, see, I'm like, I may not look happy, but this is really fun, just because it brings me back memories from like, like the 2 summers back when we were all on YouTube and making videos and stuff.
No, yeah, yeah, for sure, man. Like, I just started up the channel because, like, I wanted to be able to, like, talk to everybody that I was watching on YouTube that was updating with stuff, and then, like, that summer, like, everybody just kind of showed up, and it was, I don't know, man, it was so much fun, dude. It was so much fun. Like, the stuff that I drew that summer was terrible, but it was still a lot of fun.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Even if you say it was bad, like it was fun to do it, and you got better. Like viewers see that your art and your skills were.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like if I go back and like watch like my very first video and then like compare that to where I am now, like there's a huge difference. Still not where I want to be, but huge difference. So I don't know. I remember when
I don't know, man. I have to give you props. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you props because it's true what you said that we were all. Everything really died down, but you kept going. Like you still update and you still do different types of manga and stuff. So I can really respect that.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Well, I was hoping that eventually, like, everybody would just come back. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep going. Maybe somebody will show up again. I mean, it didn't really, really happen.
I guess. I mean, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't updating or anything, but I was still watching. I was always in the shadows. I was still in the background.
Thanks, man. Thanks. No, yeah, dude. No, yeah, you and Brooks and Darren and like I don't know. There's so many people that were into it. So I think eventually
It was a weird summer,
It really was, man. It really was. Cause like I had just moved, and like I didn't have a ton of friends at the time. So like everybody that was like into it was like pretty close knit, and it was I don't know. It was just fun. It was good. So.
Yeah, it was the same kind of for me as in like I didn't have the same thing as I wasn't going through what you went through because you moved. But for me, it was like I made that was like the first time I ever made like a YouTube video or like it was so weird. Like when I met Brooks, he was doing a live stream, and I'm just like, hey, let me jump in, and he was like, sure, just jump in, and that's it. That's how we met. And so it was just a weird summer because I met all those people just in a matter of weeks. You know? It
Yeah.
was really spontaneous.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was real cool. And I think just about everybody like was at least working on a project or posted a project that summer too, which was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess I need to start something else now. I really do. I don't know. I've been sitting on it for a while. I need to do that. I need to start drawing pages again. But I think that's one of the things that helped me. Like I just got in the habit of doing it. Like I'm not one of the people that wants to draw. So like I like drawing, but like once it becomes something I have to do, I don't want to do it anymore. But I just got in the habit of doing it. Like I posted like a certain amount of pages every week, and once I got in the habit of doing that, like it became so much easier. So I need to get back in the habit of doing that. But yeah, I remember I was following White Manga for a while too, and like he's just like published a book now, I think, or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, for Apple Black or whatever it's called. I forgot. I forgot what his manga's called. But yeah. Yeah, Apple Black. Thank you.
Is there like a chat or something on this? I don't.
Yeah, there is. I don't know how the iPhone app works though, so I don't know if you can see it, but it's just it's
I don't
yeah.
know. It just I don't see anything. It just I can see your face and I can see maybe like the profile picture for Yellow and that's it.
Yeah, Yellow's just posting stuff on the side. He just posted it's Apple Black, so just verifying it. So there's actually not a whole lot happening over there.
Hopefully there's more people who'll jump in or something.
I'm hoping. I'm gonna resend the invite again. It's Saturday. What's everybody doing? Like, why does everybody have a life?
Losers.
I know,
Who
right?
actually does stuff.
It's 9:30. Why is everybody out? So, trying to think of something interesting to talk about.
Let me think. Something interesting.
It doesn't even have to be interesting. Just anything.
I don't know. It's so weird, dude. I was kind of hesitant to jump in. I was just like, oh, I'm getting a call. Should I just go in? And I'm like, all right.
Do it, man. Do it.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to talk about.
I don't either, and I'm the one who started this.
Yeah. Do you play Smash Brothers?
Yes. Yeah. I bought my brother the game for Christmas, so me and him have been playing that quite a bit.
I don't own a Wii U, so I can't play it.
Well, yeah. I don't either, but he does. But I still play. Like I still play the like Brawl. I still have the N64 version too. So we actually play the N64 version, I think, more than anything. Just because
Yeah.
I just like the physics, I guess, on that one better.
Yeah, I own Melee, and yeah, that's like the only one I play. I play it quite frequently though, because me and my friends were always playing it. I'm not pro level, but you know, it's fun.
Yeah, I'm not anywhere near pro level. My brother's way better than I am at it. But Yellow Flash asked a question. What kind of stuff inspires you to draw? I'm gonna let you answer that, and then I'll answer it.
All right.
Yeah.
What inspires me to draw? It depends on the topic. For me, I like to listen to music before drawing. Like if I'm listening to a really sad song, for some reason I just get really sad ideas. I'm like, man, this song is really, really mopey. What if I come up with a character who's like really mopey and depressed, and he has like these weird powers? You know, it's something like that. I always get ideas based off emotions. So if I'm like really happy, I want to make something happy. If I'm sad, I want to draw something like that.
Cool beans. I kind of do the same thing. A lot of times if I watch like a movie or something, or if I like, I don't know, read some other manga or something, a lot of times, I'll be thinking about it and I'll just come up with something else that kind of runs along the same line. And sometimes that's the way I do it, and other times I'll just sit down and start drawing. And I've got like a playlist of like drawing music, like on my YouTube or whatever. It's got like a couple hundred songs. I just listen to that, and like as I'm drawing, I'll just be like, I'll end up with a character, and I'll be like, okay, well, who's this guy? What's he do? Where's he from? And what's he struggling with? And then a lot of times I'll come up with like a whole story just based off a sketch or whatever. So
Yeah, like I said, for me it's mostly for music. So like I do drawings based off of my emotions, how I feel, and it's always been a thing for me where if I'm drawing, say like a storyline or something, and I'm drawing a battle or whatever, like I always have like a certain song in my head, and I always like to just think of the song while the fight's going on. Or say if I'm watching an anime, it happens.
Well, whenever I'm drawing like action stuff, I definitely like I'll go through my music and I'll be like, I gotta listen to this and this and this and this and this. Like, yeah. Like I need to listen to epic music while I draw this epic scene. Yeah. Oh, Yellow Flash posted a response too. They said, for me, it's people like you watching your videos makes me want to draw. Music is inspiring too. Yeah. Well, yeah. That was one of the reasons why I started the channel, was because like everybody else was drawing. I was like, I want to draw too. I want to make cool stuff.
Yeah. Oh man. See, that was one of my things too, where it's just like I can watch somebody's video, I'm like, oh man, they're good, and this person's good, and this person's a little better than me, but I want to be better than them, so that I have to work even harder than them, and that's just how it kept going. And then you start going into contests and stuff. That was another major thing, where it wasn't just a Shonen Jump contest, but there's other YouTubers who are just like, oh, here, draw something by the end of the week, and I'll pick for it, like the best thing.
Yeah, dude, that was a big thing too. Like, there was I think one of the first guys that I saw on YouTube that I like really wanted to like get better or like surpass or whatever was man, what was his name? I'm looking at my subscriptions. Luke. My name is. He's got a channel on YouTube. He did what's it called? Starleap.
Yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like it wasn't the most, I don't know, refined story, and the art wasn't that great, but all my stuff wasn't either, and it kind of sucked. And so like watching people like that were like just a little bit better than me or whatever, I was like, man, if I work really hard, I can totally get better than them. Which he's gotten a lot better too. Like he's I think, I don't know, he changed his art style a lot, and he's been working really hard. But and that was a huge inspiration, like just watching other people and being like, I want to get better than them. And I did improve a lot that summer, like a lot. And I think that's one of the contributing factors, is all those people.
Yeah, I remember watching some of his videos, and I can understand where you're coming from. Like for me, at least, I feel like as a YouTube artist, we'll just say that, you really have to have that kind of mentality where it's just like, don't think of yourself better than anybody. Don't think of yourself higher than somebody else. But you always have to have the mentality where it's just like, I can do better than this person, or you know, find the faults in other people's art and then go by that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You know,
yeah.
for me, I guess I want to say I was kind of jealous of his channel though.
Well, like when I first watched his stuff, like I remember like thinking, oh man, he's got like this video, he's got like this chapter, like this whole chapter done, and like it looks so cool, and people like it moves with the panels and stuff. And I was like,
yeah, dude, I was just sitting there. I'm just like, man, this guy's got like 3 or 4 videos and he has like over 100 subscribers. I'm like, how? I'm sitting here with like 20 videos, like subscribers. There's something going on.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
How he has like an editor. Whatever. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know. I remember. Like he went into his room. He had like this desk set up and like all his supplies and like copies of Shonen Jump and stuff. I was like, man, this guy's legit.
I'm just like looking around my room and everything's like broken. I'm like missing half of my desk.
That's okay, man. It's okay. It's like Edgy, right? From Bakuman,
Yeah.
like, or what's his face? Yeah, the blonde guy with the glasses. I don't know.
Was this character in Bakuman?
What was his name? Hold on.
Because you know, I never watched the anime, so.
Hold on. It's the blonde.
Busting out.
I can't believe I forgot his name. Takagi. Yeah. The blonde dude. That guy.
Alright, yeah, the main character.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I forgot like all the characters too, except for like Edgy and Fukuda. Cause, you know, Team Fukuda is still strong.
Right? Bring it back, man.
We have to bring it back. I don't even care.
We do, dude. We do. It's like I feel like there's got to be like a comparable moment in Bakuman that can compare to this. I don't know. I need to rewatch it. I need or read it or one of the two. Because every time like I rewatch it or read it, like I'm just like, yeah, time to draw stuff.
Yeah. I guess we can call this period right now when the main character, what was his name? I remember his nickname was like
Moritaka?
Yeah, Moritaka. You know what? This is like that period when he was like in the hospital because he was like all malnutritioned. So like everything was like at a period that like stopped. So that's what's going on right now. But you know what? Team Fukuda's gonna be back.
We are, man. We are.
Hopefully.
I'm sure there'll be like one guy that doesn't come back, but he can just be like that. We'll just whoever that ends up being, we'll just rename them that one fat guy.
Yeah, the fat dude had to go live with his mom. I forgot his name too. I forgot about him, and then you just reminded me. I'm like, damn, that loser.
Yeah. Oh God, I didn't like that guy, man. I remember like watching that whole scene, and I was just like, man, I don't want to be that guy. I gotta keep drawing.
What not to do?
Yeah. Don't be the fat guy.
I just hated his character in general.
Nakai. That was his name, Nakai.
Man, my favorite character in that was I can't even remember the characters' names. That's terrible. But the guy who made like what's the manga called? Otter 7?
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot his name too.
Man, we're terrible at this.
I'm here. Yeah. Yellow Flash knows everything. It's Hiromaru. Yeah.
Keeping us updated. That's the best part.
Dude,
Yeah.
When I was doing like Imagination Wars, I felt like that guy. I was like, I gotta keep drawing. I don't want to. It's sunny outside. Let me leave this prison.
it was like the spirit like of the YouTube artist. Like it's just like, oh, I'm sitting in here doing nothing, like wasting my life away. But you know what? It's gonna be worth it when I get that paycheck.
Yeah, dude. No, I mean it's
But, you know,
well, that's what a lot of people like don't end up. They don't end up getting to that point where they actually start making money off of it. And like I got a little
no,
taste of it for like a couple months, because like on Ink Blazers, like you could make money off it like right away, which
I
is
didn't even know that.
well, I didn't either. But when you go to submit like a project, it'll ask you if you want to like join the featured program or whatever, and then it like pays you like based on like views and followers and stuff. So like that couple months that I was drawing, like I was getting paid for it. It wasn't a lot, but like just getting paid anything, I was like, oh, I'm getting paid to draw. This is great.
And then you get the check. It's like 46 cents. And you're like, hey, time to pay the water bill.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, what can I buy on eBay for 46 cents? A sticker. I have a comic on Ink Blazers, but I don't know what to do now that it's going to be shut down soon.
What was that from Yellow?
Yeah, Ink Blazers is getting shut down. Where is it? Somebody said that last night as well. This is the second time I've heard that, but I haven't. I didn't know Ink Blazers was getting shut down. Like seriously? Is that it?
I haven't heard that.
I didn't hear anything about that either. Is it in their blog or something?
Check that out.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. Shut down. Wait.
I would think that'd be like in the front of in front of their page or something, but no.
Oh yeah, okay. Hold on. What is this nonsense? Hold on, I'm about to read this. It is sad to say that we have to announce starting February 1st that we will be taking down Ink Blazers permanently. We've been trying to find a path for Ink Blazers, and unfortunately we have reached a point where we can no longer financially support the continuation of the site, which costs us upwards of $65,000 a month. Every single dollar earned from the subscribers went directly back to the artists and authors. Wow. After February 1st, all user and author data, as well as images, will be deleted permanently. To be clear, every single file, data, everything will be deleted. Wow, I need to make sure that I save everything off of there.
Yeah, because you have quite a few different things on there.
Yeah, well, I've got like almost 50 pages of Imagination Wars on there, which I think I have like all the files for, but I'm not taking any chances. Dang, man. Where am I going to post?
I didn't even know about that.
Where am I going to post my stuff now?
Dude.
Dang, that sucks.
I didn't even hear about this.
A lot of people are moving to a website called Taptastic.
You know what? I remember. I don't remember when, but I remember that I saw an ad on YouTube for some sort of website. I remember that they were talking about they can pay you for doing your comics and you can upload them on there or whatever. So it's basically like an Ink Blazers, but I've only seen the ad once and I haven't heard from it again.
Let's see here. Taptastic. Comics for everyone. Let's see. Help creators by reading and sharing their comics, or buy them a cup of coffee by becoming a paid supporter. Start publishing like a pro with scheduling, metrics, monetization. Do they actually have like publishing? Yeah, they have a free self-publishing platform. Sweet. Huh.
Yeah, like I said, I've heard of it from like maybe once, and that's it.
Well,
It sounds interesting, but with things like this, there's always a catch. That's what I always think, personally.
well, I mean that's what a lot of people said about Ink Blazers too, but it ended up being pretty well rounded. But
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. That's probably where I'm gonna end up having to move. So, dang, that's kind of disappointing, man. Like, since I started, that's like been kind of like the central hub for a lot of stuff. That's too bad. All right, let's have a moment of silence for the death of Ink Blazers, or mangamagazine.net, as it used to be.
Alright. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. Damn.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Ink Blazers. 2000 whatever. I don't remember when it started. To 2015, early 2015. We didn't even start the year right.
Man, that's crazy, dude.
It's just one step back for Team Fukuda.
I guess so,
Can't
man.
keep us down though.
It's
Can't keep us down.
it's like our weekly jump, just getting axed. Oh well, we'll move to Shonen Sunday.
This is what happens when you're not good enough for Shonen Jump, and you have to do something like when you have to do I can't remember the other names for like the other Jump magazines or like anything.
There's a bunch. There's Weekly Jump, Monthly Jump, Shonen Sunday.
Yeah, but there's different companies. I'm trying to think of the other companies.
Oh, I don't know. There's Korokoro. Who publishes this? Shogakukan? Shogakukan. Yeah. I don't know.
Or Shogun King Kong.
Whatever. Close enough. I don't know.
Yeah,
them.
but
I don't know
you know
that
what?
Japanese.
I've always found that cool, like Korokoro, just because of it's cool that there's manga for kids, as there is for like Shonen Jump. Like Shonen Jump, they have a age, like a recommended age. I forgot what it is. I know it's for teenagers. I think it's got to be like 13, I think 17 plus.
Yeah.
But then for Korokoro, it's like for little kids, and I like how tiny it is. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like
I mean,
when there's miniature things.
yeah. Well, it's a lot. Well, it's thick too. It's like way thicker than Jump.
Yeah.
And it usually comes with free stuff, which is cool. Like this issue came with like a bunch of cards from like different stuff, and then it came with this like mini manga, and then it's got like this DVD in it from like Buddy Fight or whatever. So
That's really cool.
that I'm kind of a sucker for the art style for a lot of the kids manga anyway. So I think it looks pretty cool.
I don't know. I still think my favorite one is probably like Beyblade from there. Beyblade was the original Beyblade.
Yeah.
Was really good.
Yeah, that was
like,
definitely probably one of my favorites. Like growing up, like plus it had that awesome like intro. Like the theme song was like so cool.
Yeah, dude, you know what? That's true. The theme song, I still have the theme song. Like, I think about the theme song for whatever reason in my head. Like, every once in a while, I'm just, like, walking, and it's just like, let's Beyblade. I'm like, I don't know why I think of it. It just happens.
No, yeah, dude. That was one of my favorites, man. Like,
I think Beyblade's probably like one of my earliest childhood memories because I remember Beyblade was like what popular. I think it was like early 2000s, right? I want to say it was like
It
2001,
was
2002.
yeah. Well, I think it came out in like 2002, or it started to get really popular in like 2002 or 2003 or something, and then
Yeah.
yeah, it went on for like several years, but
Yeah, because there's been definitely a lot of like different series and incarnations.
yeah, but the first series with like the original like Blade Breakers, I think was the best. So.
Yeah, that was like the best one. Why can't I remember the characters either? I'm
Dude, I
terrible. I'm like
can
the worst.
I can remember them all. There's Kai, Ray,
Kai was.
Tyson, Kenny.
Oh no, no, Tyson was the blue-haired one.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Tyson and Kai both kind of had bluish hair, but Tyson was like the main character with the weird giant point thing. I don't know, his hair was, I don't know. I have the DVD right here, actually. That's not the right
Yeah,
one.
and I still have like what the 2000s, I think 2001 Core somewhere in my closet, which is still a weird find for me.
Yeah,
I found it in like a thrift store.
there's Tyson.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's because I remember later series they changed the art a bit to make him look older.
Yeah, well,
So if you look at that one compared to the actual original.
yeah, I have the original too, actually. Because I'm just a nerd like that. Back when they were all like fat and weird looking.
Yeah, that's the art I'm talking about. I hate it so much.
Yeah. It grows on you though.
Yeah, it does, especially the Coral. I really like the art from there.
Yeah.
I swear, whoever made Beyblade, at least like the manga, their art is really good. Because you can see like as like say like the Beyblade spinning, there's a lot of detailing into it, and it's really nice.
Yeah, I ended up getting a hold of a couple issues of Korokoro with Beyblade in it. This one is where they're fighting the Blitzkrieg boys or whatever. But
I should
yeah,
really
I mean,
watch.
the art was really cool.
Yeah.
It looked awesome. That's one of the reasons why I did like Imagination Wars, because I wanted to draw like kind of like a kid sort of manga.
Yeah.
But it ended up not. Yeah. It was a little overly complicated, I think, for what it was.
It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it.
Thanks, man. The first chapter I thought was pretty weak. I think the second chapter like got better, and then like the few pages that I posted of like the third chapter, I think the art was way better. But the art in the first chapter I thought was, at least in some spots, was pretty bad. But yeah, just gonna draw something else. Hopefully something cooler.
Man, I should really get back into drawing, but what should I draw?
What
I
should
should
you
just draw something I've never done before.
Do it, man. There's like a couple different things that I've wanted to do, like something serious, like Death Note or something like that. But I can't, like, every time I try to come up
I'm
with...
not smart enough.
I can't come up with like a serious plot line. It's always like this lighthearted stuff, like this, like Imagination Wars. It's like so lighthearted, like, and then Death Note's all serious and people are dying and it's like so intricate and I don't know.
I feel like if I were to do a very serious, like a plot, really something plot driven and something very serious and angry and whatever, there's still, my characters would still be happy and whatever, so it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I can't do something too aggressive.
Yeah, I can't either. So maybe one day.
Once I start paying college bills, then maybe I can take my anger out on that.
Yeah, for real,
Those
dude.
loans.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty soon, that's all I'm gonna be able to like afford to do is draw. So that's gonna suck. With school and everything.
So, how's it going, Yellow? What are you doing? I don't know if you're saying something, but you know what? I like to think that you're just smiling, just staring into the abyss because I can't see your face.
Um,
I can't read what he writes to me, so oh well.
that's. He said I had to go and do some washing, and I'm listening. Smiled. She. Okay. She had to go and do some washing, and she's listening. Smile.
All right, go ahead. Because I could have sworn, dude, you said that it was a he, and I'm like, all right, it's a he, and now it's a she. You know what? You can be whatever you want, Yellow. I don't even care.
Sorry.
Because I love you either way. I love you either way.
Yeah. She did a one of those like like smiley face things with the squinty eyes.
Oh.
I'm just gonna narrate everything she types, I guess. That way you're not left out of the loop here. But yeah. All right, we're gonna draw something.
I
don't know.
wish I could join you, but it's kind of hard. I'm holding my phone with one hand and my iPod in the other.
Well, no, I didn't mean right now. I'm not nearly that ambitious at the moment.
I did that once on a, I want to say, I think it was on a chat. I don't think it was a live stream, but I drew on a chat, and then I posted a video. I'm like, oh, you know what, I really like this, and I think to this day it's still like the best thing I ever drew for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's man, trying to draw like on camera, like for like YouTube videos and stuff, is so freaking hard. Like any way you position the camera, it's like it's just hard. Like, cause the camera always gets in the way or something, and then like yeah. I usually like am like hunched over, like really close to the drawing, so like when I'm drawing on camera, I have to like sit back farther, and it's just awkward.
For me, it's at least for me, since my videos were really mediocre, and like I did them all like on my iPod, so I had like no stand or whatever. I was usually just like holding the iPod with one hand and then drawing with the other. But I don't know. I kind of enjoyed doing it that way, just because sure it was mediocre, but it was fun.
No, yeah, dude, I watched them. I liked watching them, like back. Well, I mean,
See, at least somebody enjoyed them, because my friends, they just. I remember it was a few. I want to say it was like 1 or 2 months ago. One of my best friends, they were I guess they're sleeping over each other. One of them was sleeping over each other. One was sleeping over the other's house, and apparently they just stayed up all night, just like watched all my videos just to mock me or whatever. And they just told me like the next day in school, they're just like, oh, by the way, we watched all your videos. Your camera sucks.
Well, I
have the bestest friends.
I'm using a web camera, so mine isn't amazing. But it is stationary, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. It does its job, so there you go.
Yep. Could be worse. Alright. Yellow card said, I'm trying to figure out my laptop. Just thought you should know.
Alright. I wish I had a laptop. Which, I mean, actually, I do have a laptop, but I guess it's borrowed. It's not mine, and it's garbage. Like, the battery keeps falling, like, out from the back. It's garbage.
Yeah,
you can't have two things open, or it'll, like, crash.
Mine's not the best either. I have to, like, my battery's, like, shot, so I have to, like, keep it plugged in and stuff, and it overheats pretty easy. So
yeah, my laptop does that all the time.
I could probably cook food on it.
a nice zesty breakfast burrito straight from your laptop.
Yeah, yeah. And then everything that's like
Life.
stuck between the keys and stuff, that can just be like a snack. You know, just be like.
Definitely, man. It's kind of like when you have like a mustache and beard combo. You know, like you can drink like a soup, and then you got like stuff still in your mustache. You can be like, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of which, I need to shave. This is like getting ridiculous.
Well, fun fact, I shaved like an hour ago, and I had like a beard, and ugh. I don't like having a lot of facial hair.
I don't either. Like, it gets like irritating and it's itchy and it's just not fun. Just don't like it.
Well, I mean, you grow a lot more than me. Like, I don't really grow much. I grow enough where it's just like, alright, I can see you have a mustache and you have a beard, but I
That's
don't grow
what-
much.
That's the
which
way
I guess
mine.
is good.
That's the way mine was for a long time. Like, it was just like a little bit. It was kind of patchy and stuff. And then like a couple years ago, it was just like boom everywhere. So give it time. Give it time.
Edgy, do you?
Oh, there's a
You see
person. Yeah.
Dude, I'm scared.
Welcome.
Hello, friend. Still mute.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, there's still no audio, but at least we had like.
We're getting better. We're getting there.
Yeah. Fifth. You know. 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. I can understand her
What's up?
frustration though, because I hate the way Google Plus like sets everything up. Like, it's just
Dude, I hate
retarded.
Google Plus so much.
Yeah,
So much.
it's terrible.
Default, perhaps. I don't know.
Oh, I hear stuff.
Your audio.
What is one?
So, I guess I'm planning in a few months, once it's March, because my last video for like the Q&A, I believe it was March 8th, where it was like the last video having to do with manga, and I plan on actually doing the Q&A on like March 8th.
So it could be like a
I'm just
full
gonna
year.
I'm just gonna act like nothing happened, like I
Yeah.
never went away.
No, just act like it. Like, do it like the next day. Like, after, like, if you did it like on March 8th, like, put up the response on March 9th and be like, hey guys, next day, so here's the Q&A.
Oh, yeah, P.S. I was in a coma for a year, but, you know, not gonna hold me back.
Alright, Yellow Card said, well, I got part of it working. So, that's cool. Something's better than nothing.
True. Oh man, it feels good. I feel like we're getting Team Fukuda, like, you know, up and running again.
Yeah. For sure.
It's a bit rusty, but, you know, a little WD-40 and it'll be good as new.
We'll get there, man. We'll get there. We just, you know, I don't know. Everybody's just, I don't know, I guess at that stage where they're just working on stuff, so.
Yeah, I guess right now everybody's doing more personal things. Or, I mean, at least some YouTubers still do videos every once in a while, but it's more of a, like, every month, 2 month maybe.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times it's not, like, the actual updates on them, like, drawing manga either, so.
Yeah, it's true. It's just like an update. It's just like, hey, I'm alive. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like 2 minutes. Like, I've been waiting 3 months, and all you say is hi. Draw something. Yellow Card said, hey, let me be in Team Fukuda.
I thought that was already assumed.
Yeah. You're already in Team Fukuda.
You're already better than everybody else. You showed up.
That's true. That's true.
Just know, Yellow, you're the real MVP.
That's right. We're all just here.
I mean, I don't know, dude, because you got... I feel like Team Fukuda can definitely come back, especially since out of us, at least me and you, I don't know if Yellow has a YouTube channel or whatever. I know you have a pretty big, I want to say you have a decent amount of subscribers. You have like over 200 now, which is really good.
Yeah,
So people watch your videos, and I like maybe seeing this, because this is gonna get uploaded, obviously.
yeah,
People are gonna see it and it's just like, oh, Team Fukuda, blah blah blah. And I feel like if we start doing videos and stuff, we can probably bring it back.
yeah. I think so. I think so. But yeah, like I mean, I don't know. It's pretty. I mean, it's a pretty small community too. So like everybody that like you know subscribes usually like is pretty active and you know commenting and talking and stuff. So that's pretty cool. It always helps like when you're putting like update videos on for people to like you know stop and say something. So, I think anyway.
I feel like there should be some restrictions though to join Team Fukuda. Like nobody can just come in. Like you can't just be like, oh, I draw, so you're in. There's gotta be some restrictions. I think restriction number 1, your hair has to be of a certain length. Like Fukuda, like Fukuda himself. You know, he had like the long hair. I mean, you have long hair. You know, Yellow has long hair. I have long hair. You can't tell, but I do. I have it in a ponytail. So you just gotta have long hair.
You gotta have long hair.
Let's see. Step number.
If you don't have long hair, then we're just gonna refer to you as not guy.
Yeah, you're the fat guy.
Yeah. I mean, as long as people are like drawing and like stay active or whatever, then the more the merrier.
As long as they like us.
Yeah, you have to like me in order to join Team Fukuda.
Alright, here's a little survey to see if you can join. Question number 1, do you like me? Yes or no? Question number 2, do you like me?
Question number 3, you have long hair.
Oh, I can hear Yellow now. That's cool.
I can hear you. It's so faint. It's there.
I'm trying to figure it out.
That's another thing about like doing like the whole YouTube thing back like 2 summers ago that I really enjoyed was just meeting new people, because I met so many different people from different countries. It was great.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
Yeah, that is it is really cool. Like it's crazy how like I don't know, like people can just come together and like talk about it. You don't even like have to really even know that much about a person, and you can just like you know end up like becoming like close for whatever reason. You end up like becoming friends like just because you guys draw manga.
Common interests.
Yeah, it's cool.
Man, I wish we did something like this like a few weeks or a few months that Naruto ended. I can't remember.
Yeah,
was needed. This was needed.
Yeah, I need to catch up. Like I'm so far behind, but now that it's ended, I want to go back and finish it.
I missed Naruto.
Yellow Flash said she read all of it. What did you think of it? Like the ending? Don't spoil it, but was it good?
I can't say it was like the greatest ending, but I guess for a Naruto fan, like it was enough. You know, it gave me the feels. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Yellow Flash said she thinks it was good as well, and she said the feels were strong.
The feels were strong. I remember that. I remember getting like the last 2 chapters in the middle of class, and my friend was sitting next to me who actually reads the thing, and he's just like, "Dude, shut up! Don't tell me anything," because he watches the anime. He doesn't read the manga, and I'm just sitting there like a dumbass, just like Sasuke's giving me the feels.
Yeah, I need to catch up for sure. I wonder what's gonna. I don't know. I feel like the whole like hiatus for everyone kind of correlates to like what's actually happening like in the manga world too. Like Naruto's ended. Like there's not really like a whole lot going on like in Shonen Jump that's really big right now. Like nothing new's been happening. Like just in general.
Yeah, Naruto just ended. Bleach is still who knows where. One Piece is still going for whatever reason. So
Yeah.
those are like the main three. And then there's not really anything new coming from like, you know, somebody that nobody knows of. I mean, there's been some good animes coming up like from like the different seasons that's passed. Like, you know, Sword Art Online was great. And I know Sword Art Online 2 is out right now. Which I
Yeah,
haven't watched any of.
I've watched like half of it. It's really good. Yellow Flash said that Kuroko no Basket got a sequel, which I haven't seen. But there's that one manga that started in Jump, the superhero one. I forgot what it's called, but it hold on. I read like a few chapters of it, and it's really good. It'll probably be in the top 3 now that nothing else is really there.
It's funny. I haven't been reading like much current stuff as I've been going more like towards like older stuff. Like recently, I just read. Well, I can't say it was recent. I can probably say it was like last year. I read all of like Slam Dunk. I don't know if you ever read Slam Dunk.
I haven't. Was it good?
To be honest, it was like it's probably one of my favorite like mangas of all time. But that's just because, like, maybe it's a basketball manga. So if you're not really a sportsy person, or if you just hate basketball, you're not really gonna like it. But if you want to learn like the core fundamentals, I suck at speaking, but yeah, it's a really interesting manga. Just because you don't really have to know the sport, as you'll get more involved with the characters and how the characters grow. It's really interesting stuff.
Wait, there's a new manga in Weekly Shonen Jump called, I'm gonna butcher this, Gakyu Hote, with Takeshi Obata as the artist. Oh, I'm googling this.
I heard about that he started something to me up.
I haven't heard about this. Let's see here. Huh. The art style looks like way different from what I'm used to seeing from him.
Man, and here I was thinking, oh, like I thought you were gonna be like, oh, his art style looks like Death Note. I'm like, I wonder why.
No,
but apparently it's new. So.
No, it looks way different. Way different. It's like, I feel like after Death Note, like Bakuman got a little more cartoony, and this one definitely looks way more cartoony.
I can agree with that because the art styles between Bakuman and Death Note, you can tell it was the same artist, but it had, I don't know, yeah, it was more cartoony. It wasn't as much detailing as Death Note.
It looks a lot like Bakuman, just a little more softer, I guess. Let's see. Yellow Flash said, I read the first chapter, it's really good. I could tell it was Obata Sensei when I saw the art. It's different but cool. He changed it to suit the manga awesomely. So I'm definitely going to probably read that tonight, actually, because, yeah, I read, I think the most recent thing I read was The Flowers of Evil, which was, like, crazy. It was so crazy. Yeah. It was weird. But I liked it.
I'm still like looking at everything. I dig it. I like it. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, it looks cool, but it looks way different. Like I've noticed that. Like anytime he does something, it changes a lot. Like at
Well,
least
I like it when
recently.
an artist can change up their style.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see him doing something that's not like super serious either. But I wonder who's the writer on that.
It might be just himself, because I know before like Death Note he did like his own like art and he did the story for that other manga. I can't remember the name of it.
He did
I can't.
I forgot something. Majin lamp jump. I forgot.
I can't remember, but yeah. Overall, I like his art style. It's really good. I have to say though, like I have like a bad like when I think of his art style, I just have like this bad like sour taste in my mouth because I don't know if you ever played the game Castlevania Judgment.
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Which, you know, for anybody who hasn't ever played that game, it's a fighting game. It's a Castlevania fighting game in which he actually did the art for all of it, the artwork for every single character. He did it all, so it had like all the characters looked like they were from Death Note, and it just looked awful. Like there's just some things you don't want him to be like drawing.
Oh, dude, yeah. I just read the synopsis for this manga that he's doing. I'm gonna read it because it sounds hilarious. The education system has changed its way of punishing students. If there's a problem now, the students go to court. But it's not normal court. It's made out of students and preschoolers. Attorneys, prosecutors, and judges are all students. Follow the case of Tento Nanahoshi as his attorney, Abaku Inugami, try to prevail the accusations of murdering the pet fish of the class. It will be a tough process as the prosecutor is the cute and rich Pine Henzuki. So, yeah.
That sounds pretty good. That sounds better than what's been like going on recently in Shonen.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think he's been pretty...
better and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be cool. It'll be cool to see his art again. So, he doesn't pump out a ton of stuff, so... But, yeah. I'm still waiting for him to team up with Segumi Oba again and do something. Because, yeah, they said they wanted to team up again, so I guess we'll see what happens.
Fun fact: I actually didn't read Death Note until like it was really recent. I gotta say it's like less than a year ago that I read Death Note. I never really read Death Note. I mean, I knew the artists and I knew of Death Note because everybody talks about it, but I never read it. I never gave it a chance, or like I never watched any of the anime. Brother watching it, and I'm like, I heard like the opening music, and I'm like, hey, that sounds really good. So I'm like, all right, I'll watch a few episodes, and then I watched everything, and I'm like, this is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was...
I hear that,
Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that, like, yeah, it was like one of my favorites, like one of the like animes that really got me into it.
I
Like
hear
it-
that the ending in the manga is actually different than the anime, so I'm not sure about that.
Not really. There's like an extra chapter thing that shows like near, like years down the road or whatever. But for the most part, it's pretty much exactly the same.
Good.
But originally they wanted to like end it like halfway through, like with Light and L. And I guess just because like it was so good, the editors wouldn't let them cancel it. So like they had to continue, which I personally think like after L's death, like it kind of like it was still good, but I don't think it was as good. Like I feel like Nier was way too much of a copycat character.
Dude, I don't know. Like since like I said, I watched the whole thing, so I felt like after L died, like it was like a whole different. It felt like a whole different like series in general. Like it was so weird. I mean, everybody could see like the Shin. I can get, but you know I can
Shinigami.
Shimigami. Thank you very much. Yeah, like everybody could see them, and then Light's dad had like the eyes. Just like this is weird. Like this is just dumb.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I actually like Nier or whatever. I like them. At first, because, like, obviously I saw like, pictures and stuff before I found out it was Nier. I thought that was, like, L or something. I'm like, oh, man, what happened to L's hair? Is this, like, some weird, thing that has to do with, like, the Shimigami? But nope, it's just, you know, Nier.
Yeah, well, he grew
Which I
on me.
prefer L, obviously, over
Yeah.
Nier, like everybody else.
Nier grew on me, like, after rewatching it a couple times, but, like in the live-action movies, like, it ends with just Light and L kind of battling it out. And I think that would have been a better ending, but, like, I mean, as a whole, I still think it was really, really good, so. Oh, Yellow pointed out the difference. She says the only difference is that Ryuk kills Light in front of everyone instead of Light running away and then Ryuk killing him like on those steps or whatever. So, but yeah,
I'm gonna have to look that up because I kind of want to see that. Because you know what, I hope nobody. I know I'm gonna get some crap for this, but I'm the person who actually didn't like Light. Like, I remember and I'm like, man, I hate Light as a character. Like, I like L more than Light. And he just looks at me, he's just like, what's wrong with you? Why are you such an asshole? I'm just like, what?
Well, I
don't know if that's a...
I liked Light at the very beginning, like the first few episodes, but then, like, he got so, like cocky and, like, full of himself that, I don't know. That and after L died, he started making all these... He started making all these stupid like mistakes and stuff, which I feel like they kind of.
That's why I preferred like L. Like with L, it was always like obviously as like the main character, we're always like in Light's perspective, so we always knew what he was thinking, but then always like L was always one step ahead of him, so it was always great. Like I enjoyed that. Like I said, I didn't really like Light, and it felt good just to see, you know, see him get pissed.
Yeah.
Made me happy.
Yeah, and the laugh at the, like in the final episode is probably like one of the most epic laughs like ever. Like when he just like loses his like crap and just starts laughing hysterically.
I think that's one of the most. I don't know how I would say, like, iconic things, maybe, from Death Note, was probably the laugh. Like, you don't even have to watch or have read the manga to know about the laugh. Like, I remember my friend showing me it, like, on YouTube, like, years ago. Just the laugh.
Yeah. Yellow Card said that in English it sounds like a mouse, like his laugh.
I didn't see it in English.
I didn't either.
I watched it.
I've rewatched it in English with my brother, because he'd never watched like subs before, which kind of sucked. But yeah, I originally watched it in Japanese. So, and that was like back in the day. Like I used to like I had like a RSS feed or whatever, like on my PSP, and I just downloaded every episode like as it came out. And like I'd go to school and I'd just be like watching the new episode of Death Note.
I think the best way to describe the show is how my friend Wayne said it, as in like he would watch it, and he would say, you know what, like this show just makes me feel smart, just because you know, you're in the eyes of light, and like everything light does just like outdoes everybody else. So you know, you just feel smart.
Yeah, dude, I remember like at the beginning of the show, like when he like creates the little like secret drawer with like the panel and like
Yeah, with the fire.
yeah, I was like, dude, that's so smart. This is great. This is the most awesome thing ever. It's so intricate. Yeah, and that I mean, that was, I don't know, that was different than like anything like that I had seen, you know, from like anime at the time. Like everything else was, you know, guns and swords and, you know, lasers and Kai blasts, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
So it was
All
cool
the
to see
shonen
something
stuff.
different. Yeah, yeah. So it was a cool change for sure. And yeah, the soundtrack was really good too. Like it had an awesome soundtrack.
The soundtrack was amazing.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
I remember a few months ago, I started playing D&D. I know it's kind of nerdy, but I started playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends and stuff. And we'd play music in the background, and we played like the soundtrack to Death Metal in the background while we were playing. Because there's a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of like, I don't know, it's a really emotional soundtrack. There's like a lot of epic stuff, and it's just, it's just cool. But yeah, I played D&D once. It was pretty fun. It took like forever to actually get it started though.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
But it was fun. It was pretty funny. Man.
Oh, that's much better. Now it looks like I have no hair just because I have like a ponytail, so I always laugh when I just look at myself. It feels funny.
No, yeah. I think once you have long hair, like once, like I've gone from like long hair to short hair a couple times, and like once it's long, like anytime you cut it off, like it just feels weird, like and it looks weird, like it looks unnatural. So I usually just keep it long now.
I think that's like one of the more major things I guess somebody could point out from my channel was just like I've always had like different hairstyles like in my channel. Like you can notice I could have like at one point I had like blonde highlights, and then I had like a thing to the side, and then it was all gone, and now I have like long hair again.
Yeah, I noticed that. Definitely. I don't know. It's cool. Hair is cool. Like I like interesting hair. It's pretty cool.
I don't like short hair. I just don't. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of people tell me I look better with short hair, and I mean personally I don't see it, but I just enjoy having longer hair.
Yeah, that's what people tell me too. I'm just like, whatever. I do what I want.
Exactly. Feels good to, you know, sometimes have really ugly looking hair, and sometimes it's just great to have, you know, the greatest, amazing hairstyle.
Yep. Dude, and that like every time I get my hair cut, like I'll go somewhere and I'll be like, okay, this is what I want, and then they totally disregard what I tell them, and then they just cut it however they want, and then like they flip me around in front of the mirror, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, they just butcher it.
Like it was so simple. Like how did you not? So now I don't even go get my hair cut anymore. Like I just do it myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't cut my own hair because I know I'd probably mess it up, but
Yeah, first couple times I messed it up, but it's alright now. I kind of figured it out over time. So. But yeah, we got like 5 viewers. That's pretty cool.
do we? That's probably like double the amount from last time.
Yeah, well now,
From
yeah.
yesterday.
Well, I've actually got people in here to talk to, so I'm not just like sitting here for an hour and a half by myself, just You know.
Well, no, you were with your brother. What's his name? Don't
Well,
know
yeah,
your
but
brother's name. It was Josh, right? That's
yeah, yeah, but that was
I
like
know.
over a half hour in, like of me just sitting here, like trying to figure out like what was going on. But
I remember you playing guitar yesterday,
yeah,
but I don't remember. I don't remember that you wrote a song about how boring it was.
yeah, yeah. Is that video still up?
Actually, no, I think is it? I don't know, cause I felt that one was deleted maybe.
No, I deleted the very first one, and the second one I put on private because yeah, like a half hour in
Well,
and
it's not there.
nothing had
So.
happened. So yeah, no, I was just like being retarded. I think my brother grabbed
You know
my
what?
other guitar. I don't know. I think it's downstairs. I need to grab that.
I think I'm gonna start like a slave trade or something in my basement with my friends. I'm just gonna make them start doing manga and stuff. They're gonna be my like, you know, like how like in Bakuman, like you had like everybody do like the screen tones and stuff for you.
Yeah, the assistants.
Like it
Yeah,
was like certain inking. Yeah, like they're gonna be my assistants. I'm just gonna make them
the,
have a Stockholm syndrome.
right.
Lock them in the
Just
basement, make them do my stuff.
chain him to the radiator. If you want to eat, you have to finish these screen tones.
Exactly. They only get to listen to the opening and closing of Bakuman, and that's it. That's all they get.
Yellow card said, "I wish I had friends that could draw manga." Yeah, well, all my friends that can draw manga are like you guys, like all the YouTube guys. Like I don't think I actually have any like personal friends that can draw manga.
Yeah. Well, I guess for my generation, I guess because you know, I guess my generation is like late '90s, early 2000s, and there's been a lot of good manga that have come out in the short amount of time. So there's
Yeah,
always been you know like Death Note and stuff that inspired many people. Dragon Ball Z, obviously, there's people who still talk about it all the time. Naruto, Bleach.
yeah.
So there's
Well,
definitely people around me who love manga and like drawing and stuff.
I have a lot of friends that really like it, but they can't. They don't or can't draw it. Um,
Yeah, I have one friend like that who's yeah really bad at art. He knows who he is. I think he's watching. You know what? That's probably why there's like 5 viewers because I think two of my friends are watching, 2 or 3 of them.
oh, hello, for anonymous viewers that might be friends of yeah. Dragon of the Shadow 1.
Yep. Let's see here. They want me to do a shout out, but I won't give them the pleasure of it.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold. You
Until
can't
like
get.
the very end. Once everything's like going to a wrap, I'm just gonna start screaming. You know, I'm just gonna be like, you know, shout out to my boy Bobby, and yeah.
That's cool. You can do a shout out. I don't care.
Nah, I feel embarrassed to do such a thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry, anonymous viewers. You're gonna stay anonymous.
Yeah.
Hmm. Man, this has been fun, guys. This is cool. I should do this like once a week. Like I should do this like every weekend. Just have like the Team Fukuda show.
You might want to at least, because I didn't even know this was happening. Like, say, like yesterday. And actually, I didn't know what was going to happen again today. You might want to just throw it out there, maybe on YouTube or whatever social media website you have, that you're like, hey, it's going to happen at this point. Whoever can join, please, you know, tell me now.
Yeah, I'll probably put up a video like after I figure out like a day to do it, and just like have like a consistent day that I do it like every week. That way people don't have to, hunt for it. But I didn't know I was doing it yesterday either. I just was bored. And then today I just wanted to, somebody, said that it was ad blocker that was screwing me up. So I just wanted to see if that was the case, which is why I did it today. So, but yeah, I definitely want to do this more.
Yeah, man. Like I said, dude, I miss this. I miss talking to people on YouTube and stuff. I just enjoy it. I mean, at a point, of course, like I stopped. Which I don't know if I should really get into more of the personal stuff, but like if you ever talk to like Brooks probably hates me and stuff. Just 'cause like at some point like I was really, I don't know, it was like already like near the end of summer and I was already tired of manga and like school's already gonna start. I've always said in my videos and stuff that I find this more as a hobby, as more of like a profession. As with Brooks and like everybody else, they wanted, their goal probably still is till this day is to become mangakas in Japan. Whereas for me, it's more of a hobby. I enjoy drawing. I like art.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't have any misconceptions about ever moving to Japan and being in Shonen Jump or anything like that. I think that's probably unrealistic for me. Not to say that it is for everybody, because obviously it's happened, but no, for me, I just want to like make something that's fun to read and that I can like maybe independently publish or something. Even if I just have a small following, like that would be cool to me. But yeah, I don't know, it's just fun to draw and I like doing it. But yeah, I don't have any misconceptions about being a professional at it. So plus, I think that would take away a lot of the fun. I don't think I'd enjoy it as much if I was forced to do it and had editors telling me what I could and couldn't draw and like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's just really hard for a foreigner to go to Japan and try to become a mangaka. I mean, it's hard for people who live in Japan to become one, so let alone a foreigner. Plus, I mean, you can hear in like interviews from different artists, like they'll tell you that they spend most of their lives just drawing. They don't really make enough to they make like enough to sustain themselves, so like they can pay their bills and eat, and stuff, but they don't get time to go out or anything like that.
Yeah.
So there's some things you have to give up.
Yeah, I've seen a couple interviews too, and they pretty much draw every day. And then as soon as you're done with one chapter, they got to work on like the name for the next one, and then they got to start the draft and the manuscript. And it's just for years and years and years. That's all they do.
Yeah. I can't see myself doing something like that.
Me neither.
I like being active.
Yeah, I want it to stay fun. Like I want it to be something that I enjoy doing. So that, and I don't want to be stuck in it either. Like if I start drawing something and I don't think it's good, I don't want to, have to draw it. So, but
yeah,
yellow cards.
I like the internet.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just easier, I guess, because you can, it's way easier to keep track of like who's reading it and whether or not they like it or think it's good. Yellow Card said that she saw the post for the chat on Facebook, and she thought it would be fun. So yeah, thanks for coming in. Like, thanks for joining. I know you're having like technical issues and stuff, but it's definitely cool to have people in here. Thank you both for coming in here.
Yeah, no problem. And then for like, for Yellow, your silence says everything. Like when you're just like with somebody who doesn't even speak and you just know what they're saying, like that's what's going on.
Yeah. She said she's still trying to figure it out, but it's fun listening anyway. Well, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out a lot of this stuff too. So hopefully, like the next couple of times we do this, we can kind of get everything sorted. So, and once I put this up, like, and once people watch through this and stuff, they'll know that this is going to happen. I'll create a separate video where people know this is going to happen, probably like weekly or something. We'll probably have more people come in here, and hopefully we can kind of spark people to start drawing and stuff again. That would be awesome.
Wasn't there what was it? I know there was something like this that still goes on YouTube. It wasn't called like the panel or something.
I have no idea.
Give me a second. I'll look it up. Because I know there's like on YouTube there's like the panel, and that's like a bunch of other YouTube misfits and doing just hanging out and just talking about manga. Alright, so yeah, I'm right. They're on the channel Shingu Amito, which I think he's a fairly popular manga artist on YouTube, or he used to be, because like his videos like just like everybody else is like slow down. But he has a thing called the panel where it's just him, different YouTubers, and say maybe people from DeviantArt, and they get together and they talk about manga and stuff. So basically, it's like this, but actually like good, like it works.
The panel. I don't think I've seen it.
And
That's
I guess
that's cool though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've gotten an invite once to join it, like like how it was just like a call or something. I'm pretty sure I've gotten one once, and I was just like, no. But
That's pretty cool. But they're no Team Fukuda. They got nothing on. They got nothing on
have
this.
long hair. They don't even have long hair.
I know those Nakais. Oh, those Nakais, man.
You don't have a beanie? We all have beanies, probably.
Yeah, gotta have a beanie. This is Team Fukuda. Team Fukuda, man.
Exactly.
So, I guess I'm
Isn't
probably.
Fukuda's hair like? Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, in the manga, doesn't he have like, I'm gonna say like silver to like blondish hair?
Yeah, well, I know on the cover it's like white, like silver white, and then he's got like a beanie on it as well.
Yeah.
And he always looks like pissed off.
Cause he always is.
Yeah, well, he's the guy that like that's, I don't know, like that's been trying like for so long and like just can't cut a break, and
Yeah.
he just like
And here come these amateurs.
yeah. And yeah, and he ends up like being an assistant for this little kid that like, flops around and acts like a bird and makes weird noises all day long, and yeah.
We all love him. It doesn't even matter.
That's true. That's true, but that would suck, like, when you think about it, like, having to be an assistant for this guy because, like, you can't cut a break in the magazine yourself, and this random, like, 15-year-old kid just shows up and, like, blows away Jump. And you're like, what? What am I doing with my life?
I mean, well, he makes it eventually. That's all that matters.
Yeah, he does. We're in that between stage where everybody's just kind of working on everything. Pretty soon the rivalry will continue. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this, guys. It's been probably like 2 hours, maybe longer.
Probably.
But yeah, I'm gonna cut this. So, but before I do, I just want to thank everybody that's come in and out and viewed this while we've been streaming, and I want to thank you, Yellow Card, for showing up, and you, Mr. Dragon of the Shadow 1. You guys make sure you go and like subscribe and stuff, and follow their adventures. And hopefully we'll be doing this once a week. I'll post another video on my channel with details once I figure everything out. But Yeah. Anything you guys want to
Look out
say?
for that 50 sub special. Be on the lookout for that 50 sub special. That's been a year in the making. It's gonna be great. Fireworks. We have Slash making a musical guest star.
I'm about to go and like comment like 50 questions. Be like, no, you know what my question is gonna be? Like, where's? I'm gonna be like, where's the Q&A? I've been waiting for a year.
Where's the Q&A?
Just so you have to answer it in the Q&A. Oh,
It's gonna be like, what Q&A are you talking about? And it's funny because that Q&A was supposed to be for 50 subs, and now I have like 80 something. I probably could have had like 100 by now, but yeah, my subs been like it's been like a fluctuating thing where it's just like sometimes it was like 86, and then it'll go down like 81, then it'll be 83. You know, people come and go because obviously I don't do anything, but
Right.
it's coming up. I'll see.
it's gonna happen. So,
Yeah. So, any
um,
final words, Yellow?
Yellow said this was fun, so thank you. Yes, it was fun. It was. Team Fukuda for the win. Yeah.
Definitely. I'm gonna have to get like a Team Fukuda tattoo now.
Right.
Never
I gotta get like a shirt. Next time I'm just gonna be dressed like Fukuda. Be like, where you guys been? Oh. All right, guys. I'm killing it. You guys have a great night. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll be doing this again real soon. Love you all.